Hello, hello. I'm back to teach you a little bit more about the brand new MetaPWR system. And this video is all about how to use the MetaPWR oil. Okay, so MetaPWR oil is a superhero blend, is what I'm calling it, the superhero ingredients. And it is a blend of a couple of different essential oils that have been blended in just the right way to help your body the most while curbing your appetite, right? Not snacking on those foods, helping reduce your sugar cravings, and helping with what we call fat cell maturation. Kind of sounds like a big, scary word, right? But our fat cells are like these balloons, right? And as we eat more and as we gain weight, it's like our fat cells are these balloons that keep expanding and expanding and expanding. And once we have a fat cell, it can never actually go away, right? You can't burn it off. But what you can do is you can take the water or the fat out of it like a balloon and you can shrink it down in size. Okay. And so the MetaPWR blend is aiding our body in doing that. So as we're using it with the whole system, helping with our blood sugar levels, helping reverse some different parts of biological aging with our Meta Advantage, we're going to be able to use this blend to help us with that fat cell maturation, with the toning of the skin, with our cravings and all of the stuff in between. Okay. So what's really important to remember about the MetaPWR blend is that I'm going to talk today about four different parts of this. This is the same product. This is one of the things that a lot of people get confused on. This is all the same product. It's just in different forms, and you get to play with it and you get to make it your own, and you get to figure out the way you want to use it. What I will say is you don't necessarily need to use all of them at once and go a little wild and crazy with the system, if you know what I mean. But take it as you go, play with it and figure it out. I know I've been saying a lot of that in these videos, but truly my goal is always to teach you how to listen to your own body and your own body wisdom, because what you're doing might not be what I'm doing in my home. How I use the products is different than my husband. It's different than my mom. It's going to be different than my sister. It's different than the other leaders. And so the important piece, the most important aspect with our health is to not listen to what everybody else is doing, but to listen to what our body tells us, because our body will always speak to us. It will whisper, and then it'll talk a little bit louder, and then it'll scream if we're doing something it doesn't like. I want to get you to the point where you can listen to your body whispering and start to create healthy habits in your life. Okay, so here's the deal. This is how we go. So the first part up is the MetaPWR oil. Okay. I love drops of this in my water throughout the day. I like to put 3 drops in the morning. Then I drink that. I refill it. I don't add any more drops because there's usually a little bit of taste left. And then in the afternoons, I'll put 3 more drops in. Okay. This is going to help us stay hydrated, and it's also going to help our body process and detox out all of that stuff that the other 2 products are bringing into our body. Okay, so detoxing is a very normal part of our body. It's a very big part of our body that we want to be functioning properly. It's how our bodies were made, and this is going to help cleanse out all of the toxins that our body might be storing, especially those toxins that are getting stored in those beautiful fat cells that we have. Okay. The cool part about the MetaPWR blend is that this is for weight loss, but if you don't need to lose weight, that's okay. It's going to help regulate. Okay, so everything I'm talking about is an adaptogenic, meaning that it helps us regulate. So maybe you're not eating enough. I've worked with so many women that the root issue is that they're not eating enough calories to sustain their body functions and their metabolism. This might make you a little bit hungrier, and that's okay. Again, listen to your body. It may help you curb cravings if you're feeling like I've had reports of people saying, hey, I didn't realize that I craved sweets, and I actually was eating sweets after every single meal. And this has helped me not do that. Or maybe you get home from work. I had another woman report that she gets home from work and she had a lot of like mindless eating while she was making dinner. And she doesn't have that anymore because she's using the system and it's helping her body regulate. Because usually when our body is craving something, whether it's a carbohydrate, a sweet, something salty, something carbonated, it's because we're deficient in some area of our body. Okay. And so this is just going to help bring everything back into balance, because that's the beauty of essential oils and this entire line, is that we're bringing everything back into harmony together. Okay. So this is the oil. You can put it in. You can also dry brush with it. You can use it in your lotion, rub it all over your beautiful body. Lots of ways to use this oil. Okay. Now we have soft gels. This is just the oil in a capsule. So if you don't like essential oils in your water, you don't like the taste of MetaPWR, you want to be a little bit more effective, this is what you're going to use. I will tell you this, two things. I take one of these first thing in the morning because I like to fast. That's not for everybody. I just like it for my body. So I'm not eating right away in the morning. So I take this actually on an empty stomach with my water. Okay. And so then I also take it in the evenings after dinner, so I don't get those late night cravings. I will take it after dinner. So I'm kind of playing with when I'm taking this. It's not usually when I've just filled my cup with water and the essential oil, because that might be a little too much for my body. I'm kind of spacing it out throughout the day. And remember, with doTERRA and essential oils in general, less is always more. Okay. So less more frequently is going to give us better results than a whole bunch all at once. Okay. Now, the next one is the beadlet. Maybe you're on the go and these are just a little bit of MetaPWR that you can pop in your mouth. This isn't even open. I haven't even used these because I'm not a beadlet fan, but there's a lot of people that they love carrying these in the purse, and this is where they're going with it. Okay. And the fourth, last but not least, is our gum. Now I'm using the heck out of this. This is what I love for the afternoons, because my biggest craving time and munchie time is from about 3 o'clock when the kids get home until we just eat dinner. Okay. That's my biggest time frame where I just feel like I need a snack. And so this is really going to help with those snacking. Also, last night I was at my son's football game and it was past dinner. I did not want to get I had no desire to get anything from the snack shack. And so I popped one of these in my mouth and I was chewing it. And what's really funny is I was sitting next to somebody else that is a beautiful member of our doTERRA community. And I said, oh my gosh, I really want to just get this game over with and get home because I'm hungry. And she said the same thing. And she's like, I'm chewing on my Metagum. So we were both sitting in the stands chewing our Metagum because we knew that we didn't want anything from the concession stand. And we wanted to make sure we got home and we created some healthy habits with our actual meal. Okay. So that's really how you use these. Just remember, this is all of the same product. It's just in a different form. And the goal is to help you with those sugar cravings, with those cravings. Maybe yours is carbohydrate cravings, and to help you feel a little full in between meals. But remember, if you're truly hungry, go ahead and eat, right? I'm not telling you not to eat, but a lot of us are mindlessly eating, or we're eating not because we're hungry, but because we're bored or something like that. So have fun with these products in the MetaPWR line, and make sure you watch my other two videos on the MetaPWR Advantage and the MetaPWR Assist, so you understand how to use the entire system that we have with doTERRA. And again, like I've said in all of these videos, make sure you're reaching out to us. You're asking for help. You're getting those wellness consults. Though that's our job. And we want to make sure you have the most amazing results with this product line, because it truly is here to get into those foundational pieces of our metabolic health so we can live happy, healthy, and thrive in everything we do in this life. So hope to see you on another video soon. Thanks for joining me to learn more about the MetaPWR what's it called? I don't know. The MetaPWR oil.